What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Know it's been a couple weeks since I posted. For those who've been around, I will update y'all in my next upcoming vlog that I have coming. For right now, I want to talk about this, the notepad. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 5 pages I want to get through and talk about. But everybody should have one of these. It took me 25 years to realize what I'm about to tell you in a couple minutes. First off, everybody should have a notepad. That way they can journal, write down their thoughts, feelings, game plan, strategize, and get stuff done. That's the first thing I want to say. Now, I'm going to jump into it. It's going to go like this, bro. And that might sound dramatic, right? I don't care. It's the truth. This is what I wish someone told me earlier on in life. Not in a TikTok, not in a podcast, not in a book, not even you hearing this from YouTube, bro. Legit. Just face to face, being real. Let's do it. First thing I'm going to say, I don't have everything figured out. And quite frankly, I don't think everybody else has it figured out. So why do I put so much stress on myself for not having it figured out? I can tell you why. A lot of people fall victim to the social media highlight reel. Like, okay, cool. He's 24, 25, and has more than me. Okay, cool. That's fine. My time ain't here yet. I had to reprogram the way that I think. And a lot of y'all need to do that as well, because it's okay not to have everything figured out right now. You like 21, 22, and to you, it may seem like even 25. I'll even go 30. There's a lot of people in their 30s, early 30s, late 40s, that still don't have it figured out. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? And I think when you hit the ages, it's like between 21 to 40, you go through this life crisis. I can't explain it. It's where you go through a lot. You feel like you don't have everything figured out. You feel like you're not where you want to be at. And long story short, because I wanted to keep it from my vlog to really dive into what I want to say. Long story short, I feel if you are working towards your goals, you good money. You good money. There's a lot of people who won't even put the effort to work towards anything. They won't even do it. They won't even do it. But you, different. For years, I felt like I was waiting for my real life to begin. I thought once I hit a certain point, like getting those jobs and moving to a different city, looked the way I wanted or had the person that I wanted, I feel ready. Nah, bro. Like I could excel or live. But that point never came and will never come, because every time things got close, it almost felt like the goalpost moved. When I was grinding for this, Jesus, 3 years I was grinding. Things didn't start working out till 3 years later, and I got a job that's trying to take my damn channel. They reporting it. They doing all this crazy behind the scenes crap that at the time I was so heated. I didn't even know how to react, because it's like, dang, bro, I'm grinding for something that I'm working for. Nobody else is putting in the work. It's me. It's me. I'm grinding, and I got somebody trying to take the complete thing away from me. What I didn't realize, and this is what took me 25 years to realize, is that when you grinding, being where you want to be at, there is no arrival. This isn't like you catching a flight to where you want to be at. This is not what it is. It's not what it is. You don't arrive at life. Everybody's life has a different turning point. You just haven't got to yours yet. Seriously. And you just have to live your life. You don't arrive at it. One imperfect or uncertain day at a time. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it, because life does throw curveballs. It does do a lot. It will do a whole lot. Try to knock you off whatever you grinding for, it will. Right? And if you constantly waiting for the right conditions to feel peace, you constantly waiting for the right time to feel happy, to feel whole, you'll miss life. You'll miss it. That's already happening for you. You'll miss your whole thing. And I'm gonna tell you, you could lose years off doing that, bro. You could lose years off that. And listen to this, right? Trying to be liked, trying to seem put together, trying not to disappoint people, trying not to play small so you don't make other people around you feel uncomfortable. The only person you should really be worried about is you. I'm worried about failing myself. I don't care what people think. I don't care to disappoint. I do, because that's my family. I don't want to disappoint my family neither. But more importantly, I don't want to disappoint myself. And that's what a lot of people fear, failure. That's why it's all this stress on being successful, because you see everybody that's your age doing more than what you're doing right now. Nah, bro. A lot of us got to wait our turn. We're not patient enough. We're not patient enough. And a lot of us confuse approval with purpose. I'm going to explain this. See, people think if they are liked, they're doing something right. No. The problem with that is, if you value other people's opinions and external validations, that's what I should use, external validations, your peace becomes a moving target. You will never have it. You will never have it. And someone else controls your sense of life, not you. It's no longer you. But here's what I do know, and I'm gonna just be honest. You can still be figuring it out and still be worthy. I'm probably talking to somebody that's probably hurt right now. You can still be healing and still be enough. You can still have bad days and still matter. A lot of us don't have the same resources as everybody else. We don't. Another thing I learned, and this one kind of hit too, nobody's really paying as much attention as you think. You spent hours stressing over a text, moment, something you said or did to somebody, and it might not be that bad. And chances are the other person already forgot. Less than 10 minutes. I'll give you another example. A lot of people ask me on my way, like, how do you record in public? I just pull my camera out and record. Granted, nobody wants to keep a big camera on them. So why don't you not downgrade, but downsize and get you something like this, a phone. Me, I don't care, bro. If I'm grinding, before I had a camera, y'all know I was on a broke phone recording, getting laughed at 3 years ago. I didn't finally start upgrading until things worked out. 3 years later, I waited my turn, things happened. Now I got to carry the torch. That's it. We're not patient. And people are in their own heads, worried about their lives just like you are. They're not worried about you, man. And honestly, that's freeing in a sense, because they got their own stuff they got going on. I do too, right? There's this idea that life is measured in a big milestone for some reason. Degrees, jobs, promotions, weddings. That's what society has made. But the older I get, the more I realize it's not. It's not. Life is made of tiny, often invisible moments that no one claps for you for. Like, I don't know, saying no to something that doesn't feel right. That could be one. Nobody's gonna clap for you for that. Sitting with your emotions instead of running from them. Calling a friend and being honest when they ask how you doing. Stuff like that, bro. That's the real work to me. That's the stuff that shapes you as a person. When you go through something, how do you come on top of the situation? Right? That's how I take it. Always just coming out of bad situations on top, you know? You don't owe anyone your old self. And this is something that I'm gonna leave y'all with too. Not your high school friends, not your college self, not the version of you who had different dreams. You are allowed to evolve, to shift, to want new things, to let go of what no longer makes sense. Real talk. And even if no one claps for that, even if they don't, who cares, bro? Because you're not here to make sense to them, to other people. You're here to make sense and make peace with yourself. That's the point, right? I used to be scared of slowing down too. Oh man, slowing down. I thought if I was constantly moving, constantly working, constantly doing, constantly producing, I would fall behind if I didn't. That's how it felt. The truth is, stillness is not weakness. You're not a robot. Stillness is not a weakness. And the truth is, rest is resistance. Sometimes quiet is strength. And sometimes sitting with yourself with no distractions is the most courageous thing you can do. Now, I don't know. Look, I ain't got it all figured out. I don't. I'm sure a lot of us get insecure, overthink, the whole nine. Doubt yourself, the whole nine, bro. But you gotta let it be part of the process. Because healing is not linear, or self-discovery is not a checklist. You gotta go through it. Growth it's a messy thing. It's a non-aesthetic. I know everybody wants this aesthetic look. It's growing. It's full of late nights, silent battles, and tiny wins no one else sees. That's what it's filled with. That's what growth, hustle, grind is filled with. Nobody's gonna be there like, good job. Nobody's gonna do none of that. You gotta do that for yourself. And if you take anything from this video, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are not late. You are learning, growing, evolving, becoming, and enough. Decide to take a break and come back to things. Nothing wrong with it.